Hey there, so here to discuss vlog number 3 of Girls Life versus Boys Life magazine, with Girls Life featuring style and image stuff as if suggesting that their appearance is a direct correlation to their abilities and their successes, whereas Boys Life is all about it's career driven and talking about how their skills and how they'll succeed later in life. What I found most shocking about this was, first of all, I think in our progressive society that we like to think we live in, it's easy to be blind to the fact that racism, sexism, all sorts of oppressions still do exist, whether institutionally or individually. And as long as we continue to deny them, we can't address them. And so it's important to really be honest with that. And I think as much as upsetting as that cover was, it's also highlights the fact that like this still happens. I also found it puzzling how it was Girls and Boys Life magazine, so I think this is a huge issue to why gender norms still exist. We apply them at such a young age and we carry them through the important developmental years. So, when you're a 13-year-old boy or girl, all these changes are occurring in your life and you're told that you're supposed to fit into this box of either being like a manly, career-driven guy or a girly, appearance-driven whatever. And so I thought that was just like an observation that I made. And when I was reading the article, it talked about Blake Lively's caption, and she talked about how it was her responsibility to speak out on this. And I think that brings a good point, that girls have a responsibility to each other, to stand up for each other. And as long as we're petty and try to undermine each other, we can't expect for advancements, although we need to be treated equally. And this isn't to say that sexism exists. I think people think that sexism doesn't exist because, we have the right to vote and technically we're protected in the workforce. But there are so many underlying and subtle forms of sexism, whether it's being through the biological difference of giving birth and how that affects us in the career, just the comments that are said. Like, I especially think just in this election season, there's been a lot of insensitive and inaccurate comments about women. And I just think we have to take a stand with each other, calling for more opportunities and for a lack of stereotyping.